Hello there. Um, it's the pardon. It's the 20th of December 2025, 12 p.m. and 10 minutes, and it's a Saturday. Today I'm gonna clean, and that's it. Maybe meditate, but what I want to do is to read this book. You can find it on my website under Immortality. This book. There is also part 2. You can find it online, or I'll post it on the website. So the Bardon's breathing exercise is apparently a way to achieve physical immortality. And I found a link with Alobar Jones, his modality, where you imagine like earth, wind, fire, and water energy. In here, they talk about vital force, and also that it's 99.9% imagining power. So it has a link. And also with Buddhism. See how far I get, and maybe I'll talk about it a bit later. Peace. Good morning. It's the 23rd of December 2025, a Tuesday, 8 a.m. and 42 minutes. Today I put my priority on cleaning because I have a party on the 27th for my birthday the next day, and I have to clean because I'm going to see my best friend on Christmas Eve, and I'm gonna one of my best friends. I have many best friends. And I'm seeing my family on Christmas Day, and even before that also. I have to clean, and I want to I want to meditate, do the Wim Hof method, to convict conditioning and running. These 4, and cleaning I'm gonna do first. Okay. Good morning. It's the 27th of December 2025, a Saturday, 8 a.m. and 56 minutes. Today I do the list, and I have tomorrow is my birthday, Jose, and tonight I'm throwing a party for my friends. Maybe I'll film a little bit if they agree, and I'm looking forward to it. But I have to clean, and I have to buy cocktails, the ingredients. I promised that, so I should do that. And so it starts at 5, and then at 8 we go to the bars, so that the neighbors don't complain about the noise. Yes. What I want to do today is I did my affirmations. I'm making the librarian's log. I do. This time I'm gonna do the Alobar Jones meditation. I made my bed. I won't eat in the morning, but in the midday I will. Or maybe at 10, because I have trouble doing my list in sequence. Okay. I brush my teeth, I shave, I do the meditation, I do the Wim Hof method. These follow perfectly. I do convict conditioning, I run, which I sense that I am not gonna run, but I am gonna train. Okay, I do the G-skill, I take a cold shower, I eat lunch. That I always do at 12, so that's correct. I clean, this is very important. and then I buy cocktails. So these things, I leave them on there so that if I say like, oh, I have enough time, I'll do one of these. The Wim Hof method is twice, that's not correct. Telekinesis, QLA, dinner, medicine, remote viewing, and memory training. Okay. Is there something on my mind? I haven't been doing a lot lately. The days go by fast. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's messing with the time. It goes faster, and I miss a bit doing my list. When was the last time I made a log? Let's check it out. The last time I made a log was the 18th, 7 days ago. Or the 7th, about 9 days ago. Yeah, well, the last time I filmed was the 18th. I'll try to make a good log today. I really like this hobby I have of video logging myself. It's good to see like my progress and over the years what has changed and what hasn't changed. It's really fun. And also the skills I'm trying to master. One day, I said it yesterday to my friend Max, one day I'll be good at demonstrating the skills so that I can teach it, and I have friends that do the same thing, and that we research it together, and that we get better. And in the spiritual gifts or the mental gifts or the physical gifts, that would be nice. And my sister once said, Dan, you want to be the student, the teacher, the dean, and the government. And make a choice, Dan. And I'm like, okay, but what I am gonna keep on doing is the librarian's log, and and I can do all of it at the same time. I know a way, and this is the way. So that everything that I announce will be on the Librarian store. Yeah. It says today make a log about the website and the big questions. Okay, let's go to the website. So yeah, these are just copyright free pictures. I thought my pictures are very beautiful. I'm gonna share them. So this is how math works with your brain. And Scott Flansburgh, I have his calendar. It's a mathematical calendar, and yeah, it's really amazing. I wish they taught me this in school, because I have a knack for mathematics. I have the insight, but I don't have the memory. And the memory for formulas and such, you can find here, memory training. So I follow this blue book, and I have his previous book, but it's also, this one is an updated version. It's way lighter to grasp the knowledge. I had a link, so with the human calculator and with Dominic O'Brien. So these two, if you combine them, you can remember each day. So if the calendar from Scott Flansburgh has 13 months and a 0 date, and each day is the same the next month. So if Thursday falls on the 1st, next month Thursday also falls on the 1st. And then after a year, it goes one step further. Then next year, for example, the 1st is on a Friday. And then you notice the progression, and it makes more mathematical sense. And so I thought, like, well, if I combine it with my memory, I can assign for each day a symbol. For example, Monday I choose the moon, and I store it in one of my cabinets, in like the location memory technique. And I say, like, okay, I have my list. Let's take Monday. So it's day 12 of month 12, day 19 of month 12 in my calendar, in the Scott Flansburgh's calendar. And so I say a moon, and then 19. So each month has 28 days always. For each number from 1 till, actually from 0 till 28, I have a unique picture. I can make one right now. So for 19 is like T and the letter T and the symbol and the letter B, Toby, for example. So I know a kid called Toby, and so I have a moon and Toby. So it's like for month 12, yeah, and also for month 12, I need also a mnemonic. So for day 12 is T and ton. So each number has a corresponding letter with it. And so if you read the book, you'll get it. But I think this one came from his previous book, what I'm explaining right now. And so if I work a little bit on it, I can store into the moon, Toby, and a ton, like 1,000 kilograms, like the weight. I can store underneath my day, so that I don't need to use the list anymore, for example. And that's a world problem, because do you remember what you eat last week or what you did last year? I don't. I have to look into my calendar, and but this offers a solution. Okay. All right. So this is memory. Yeah, telekinesis, it's real. It's real. I practiced it. I could make the Psy ball. I felt it in my hand and I said like, okay, it works. But I haven't been able to train a lot so that I could make objects fall without the touch, of course. But let's see where I get there. So it's real. It's real. Memory training is real. QLA is, so I have two things on my library: the spiritual gifts and the hard work gift. So the things that correspond with the universities, the industry and the government. And so this is QLA for dummies. And QLA for dummies is actually really how you can have any goal, like a lot of money or Olympics or anything, and how to get there. I am at step 1, number D, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And I notice I do my affirmations every day, and I notice links with other things I have studied, like Alobar Jones. The Earth card is over here. When he does his 15-minute modality, it corresponds. So Dan Peña says like there are a lot of ways to do affirmations. The ones I got is the simplest one that works with your brain. And so I've been doing it a lot, but I should work on it also every day a little bit, because I fall into repeat and I don't see an evolution in my affirmations. And but it means that it works, because I sometimes the one affirmation I don't put a lot of attention to, I do it. For example, for Alobar Jones, I said like I am able to astral travel, and I'm reassured in my capabilities in having mastered exorcism with Alobar Jones. And so one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a course, and I did it, and I realized before I knew it, I completed my affirmation. And or the one time I did the modality, I did it a lot of times, but the first time we were like, I was teaching it to my friends. We're doing it in a circle, and we said like, we want more beer, and there was more beer. Everybody started drinking. we know, but I did it once with Alobar in the beginning, and I said like, our friends having smiles and laughs during the weekend, and it happened. It happened. It goes. If you look at it in a scientific way, it's like your brain uh, communicates with your subconscious, and the subconscious sees opportunities where the repeated affirmation can become a reality. And so that's science. But the magic way, I don't know enough of magic to speak about it, but I think both are very magical. If you do it with the QLA way or with or any way, it's still amazing, because I used to need to have somebody outside of myself who's just like, do this, do that, do this, do that. And now I can program myself to say, like, do this and do that and do this, and I can choose the things that I like to do. So that's good. That's really good. Hypnosis. I haven't worked on my hypnosis a lot. Yeah, this is Mark Cunningham. He's infamous, famous, or both. He's the renegade hypnotist. You should watch this documentary. He has a lot more than only these gifts. You can check it on his website. But I should put more hypnotists underneath it also, because there are a lot of hypnosis. And you can learn for free if you Google it on YouTube. You learn hypnosis. You'll find already a lot. And it's a good way to start learning it. With hypnosis, I used to I can still do it. I can still hypnotize people, but I get them to the stage where they can summon relaxedness in their body, so that they relax in a stressful situation, and they're like, okay, relax, and then you can handle the problem a bit better. So it's already an awesome gift I can teach to people, but I want to get further. I know I have a lot on my website, but that is not everything. I have the list. Let's see the list. My affirmations. Okay, wait. I've put them in goals also. So this is the full list. I think maybe not everything, but most of it. And I said, like, I want to master all of it. And I'm like, okay, how many life years do I got? Okay, let's say that I quit smoking tomorrow or today, and I have 80 years to live. So in total, so I already spent 32 years, and so I have 48 years to live. How am I gonna ever master all these things? so I started making the Librarian slog in the hope that some people would also study it. And because if you have a study group and they share things you don't understand, you can go faster up in the studies. And also I thought, like, wait, why not become physically immortal? Then I have enough time to study it. And so I searched on books on how to become immortal. The first one I found is a link with remote viewing. Secrets of an Immortal by Ben Abba. And so Ben Abba, he wanted to know if there are people that live longer than 125 years. And so to find them, he studied remote viewing and he contacted them over a long period of time because the immortals like to be not known. But I'm sorry I am posting this, but I am shadow banned, so technically it shouldn't be a big problem. But I found, so first I found a hint, like it's possible. And then I found a course which says like, this is how you do it. This is a free book on the internet, and but it's a series of 3 books that you have to study. I'll show it really quick. Immortality. Okay, I'm not really quick. Ah yeah, yes. So immortality. Pardons, France. So it's the first book you have to read is Initiation into Hermetics. The second is The Practice of Magical Evocations. And the third one is The Key to the True Kabbalah. And then this book on attaining physical immortality. I've read this book half, but I didn't understand everything, so I'm now at Initiation into Hermetics. And this book corresponds with Alobar Jones. Let's see here. With the Earth card. So what I've learned already is they deal with the elements, and ether, akasha, fire, which flows like there shall be light, so fire and light. The opposite of fire, water, then air and earth. Or did I mix it up a little bit? I'm not so sure. And so these ways of imagining the elements apparently evokes some ancient knowledge that this body or your body is used to work with in the thought realm, and each element has their characteristics, and the further you progress in the book or with Alobar Jones, the more you can utilize the elements. So in the Initiation into Hermetics, they say like yeah, a lot of students don't find a master, but you have one right here on my website. He is the best. so technically you can find one. But I know if I do a few Google researches, I can find some more people, and I'll put them on my website eventually. Okay. So yeah, once I am immortal physically, you never know. But then I have enough time to study all of these things, and I can teach them, and I can make the world a better place. Yes. Okay, hypnosis, Wim Hof method, it works. There is enough free stuff on the internet to study it a little bit. Desert Cyborg is a comic I'm making. Languages, apparently the aliens say that, the good aliens say that it's good to know a lot of languages, but it's better to study remote viewing also. Uh, Remote viewing, go to the Farsight Institute or with the future forecasters. They're the best. Yeah, this is the Farsight Institute. I think you can go to the vault and go to this AI and say like, can you teach me remote viewing? And this AI will teach you this because it has access to all the projects Farsight ever did, and you technically you don't have to pay anything. You can learn it with this AI. For me, I think I am hindered by my disease and by bad entities to not study it, but one day I will get there. It's a skill that even Jesus had, and also a lot of hidden people that that are world leaders and everything, but a little bit hidden, I think.